You can still eat.
So yeah, simple. But if you're full, then we.
No, if you go ahead and eat your hearts out, my darling.
Okay. So, how old were you when you got your first job?
I have been working since 1999. And you know how I know that? Because I talked to the Social Security Board. I was a senior in high school when I got my first job. My first job was working at Party City during Halloween time. Seriously, my friend, one of my friends was working at Party City.
Yeah.
And I started a class. What was the name of that class? Work study class, I think that was the name of it. Anyway, if you went to that class, you had to have a job. But the good thing about that class is you got out of school, like, people got out of school like at 3 o'clock. Early. And I think I got out of school like at like 12 or 1 o'clock, something like that. O'clock. So I had to get a job. If I didn't get a job, I failed the class. So one of my friends worked at Party City, and she got me hired in there during the Halloween time.
Yeah.
Hated it.
You hated it? Why?
Party City. Is it even called Party City? Is it still Party City?
Yeah, it's still Party City.
Party City during Halloween season is the worst place to work. You have these little snot-nosed little kids running around, getting costumes, they parents. It just was like, imagine a wild zoo.
Yeah.
And a bunch of untrained, uninhabited dogs or monkeys running around and then the bad thing about it is people didn't know. I know people know this. They just don't care. People like me used to have to clean up. And the store closed at 9 o'clock. It was times that I did not leave out that store till like 12 o'clock from cleaning up, from all of the mess, all of the candy, all of the stuff.
Can you do that though? They don't care if you stay longer.
You have to clean up the store every night. If you close, that's one of your responsibilities.
Oh, okay.
But the funny thing about it is I thought I was really, really good. I started off on the floor as a floor associate, like helping people with their costumes and everything. And then they promoted me to a cashier. And so I was like bringing up customers, helping them like balance out my job. So I thought I was doing good. Yeah. So after the Halloween season, like they can either decide to keep you on or they can decide to fire you.
Yeah, and what happened?
I got fired.
Why? Because you...
I don't know why I got fired. I don't know why. But I cried. Because I was like, what's wrong?
You know, that's the same thing I did, but like it wasn't for getting fired. I cried like that the first time I failed my driving test. Like my brother went and took me to do the driving test. And when the lady told me that I failed, I got out of the car, and by the time I got in the car with my brother, I just busted out crying.
Really? I failed my first driver's test too.
I was crying because I so badly wanted the license.
I failed my first driver's test. I should have failed my second. I shouldn't even have a license, to be honest.
It took me 3 times.
Really?
Until I passed.
I failed the first one, and the lady told me the reason why I failed was because I didn't make a complete stop at the stop sign. I made a rolling stop.
A what stop?
A rolling stop.
Oh, yeah.
So, the second time I went to take my driver's test, I made sure that I made a complete stop at the stop sign. Then, our driver's test was real simple. So, we just had to drive out the parking lot.
Yeah.
Drive around the block. And then make a stop at the stop sign. And then they had us, like, decide, like, if you was going to want to go downhill or uphill, how would you park?
Yeah.
That was easy because I learned that from the book.
Them cats just go crazy.
Girl, I was like, what the is that?
Yeah, that's deep, but she go crazy.
Okay, but what I did not have to do was parallel park, nor did I have to drive in reverse.
Yeah.
And guess what I can't do now?
You can't drive in reverse or parallel park.
Exactly.
Did you take a test in the city or the suburbs?
Yes, I took it in the city.
Oh, yeah, that's why they didn't have me do that either.
I don't know how to parallel park. So, if it's a park, well, I have to park in between 2 cars. I won't park there. I drive around until I find a park where I could just pull in. Like, I don't know how to back up and like straighten it out so that I could be into a park straight. It's either my front end is out or my back end is out.
That's how I would look if I had to park a car on the street.
Yeah, so if I can't drive into the park, I don't do that. I don't like my apartments. My apartments have parking lots, so we had assigned spaces. So all I do is pull in and pull out, and I don't know how to reverse at all. If I pass something up and it's like I gotta go in reverse to get to it, I would drive around the whole block to get to it because I get confused when I'm driving from like my right hand, my left hand. Like when I'm in the car, I don't know what's right from left, but I do know north, south, east, and west. So if I'm driving and you tell me Shamik turn left, I would have to like okay, this is the hand of right, so it's this way. But if you like Shamik turn north or turn south, I automatically know which direction to go.
It's weird with me. It's the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know my direction, like northwest south.
Well, I know right now I'm facing west. Like it's just something that I just know, and I know this is north and that's east and this is south. That's just something that I just know, and it's like when I get in the car, everybody makes fun of me like you don't know your left and right. No, it's not that I don't know my left and right. It's that when I'm in the car, I know my directions of north, south, east, and west. So can you please tell me to turn north, south, east, or west? Telling me to turn right or telling me to turn left is not going to work for me. I'm a complicated person.
Yeah.
Like it or love it. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Yeah, with me, I have trouble with my directions. Like if someone says, move this over, or move this forward, move this back. A lot of times if we're in a room and I'm trying to set up the lights a certain way, it'll take us like almost sometimes an hour until I figure out what the heck I'm doing.
See, yeah, but that's just something. That's just crazy.
I know.
See, I thought I was like I have little quirks, but yeah, but you have a lot of little quirks.
I thought quirks was like for example, you don't like something done a certain way.
That's okay.
I thought that was a quirk. I didn't know if like.
No, you don't like. I don't know. Like me with my directions, you should be telling
sense of direction. Yeah.
You have a really, really bad. I know I have a bad sense of direction, but it's not. It's only when I'm driving. Like this is my right hand. This is my left hand. Left.
I can tell left from right. It's just if I'm moving stuff around, I have trouble like figuring that out.
Figuring up, down, side to side.
Like figuring out which way is over. Do I go left or do I go right?
What?
Yeah, like if for example, Keisha tells me, move the light over, I'll be like, which way is over? Is it left or right?
Well, that's not a lost sense of direction because if somebody say move it over which way? You have to know which way to move it over.
Yeah, I'm like the type of person where with me you gotta be specific because like I won't be able to read between the lines of what you're talking about.
So if I say, Amber, go get that on that chair over there, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
If there's a lot of things on the chair, no. If there's a lot of objects, I won't know what you're talking about.
But if it's one object on the chair, you'll be able to get it.
Yeah.
But you'll probably forget to go get it because you lost your short-term memory.
Yes. I do have short-term memory.
That's crazy.
Like if one person asked me, Amber, could you give me this out of the kitchen? And another person jumps in and be like, Amber, could you do this? I'll drop what I'm doing for the first thing and then jump to the second thing and then forget what I was supposed to do at first.
I don't know. I just want to know, like, because everybody tell me I'm crazy, especially with my directions.
Yeah.
So, roommates, let me know. Am I the only person who do not know their left from right when they're driving in the car? Please tell me I'm not. Because if I am, I'm going to feel so stupid. So, even if I am, just make me feel a little bit better. Be like, no, Shmi, I understand where you're coming from. Just lie to me a little, just a little. But I'm just curious now. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm kind of curious.
When I was first learning how to drive, my driving teacher would be yelling at me the whole time.
You know who's... Okay. I have never took driver's ed. See, I was like a con artist in school. So I never had to take Spanish. I never had to take driver's ed. The reason why I never had to take Spanish is because when going to my high school, you had to take a language. So I told my my counselor that I had took 2 years of language at my junior high school, and because I told them that, they never made me take a language in high school.
Oh, okay.
So and then I never had to take driver's ed in high school. I don't know why. How did I get out of driver's ed?
I got a driver's ed because I think the course was like a week long.
Oh, I know why. I didn't have to take driver's ed at my school because driver's ed wasn't offered at my school. It was offered at another school. So I forged my mom's signature on a letter that said that I couldn't go to driver's ed because it'd be after school and then another school. So that's how I got out of driver's ed.
Oh,
You done?
yep.
Good. Because I'm ready to go sit down. I got the itis. I'm super full.
Oh, yeah, you had the itis when we did our first seafood boil with the big platter.
Oh my goodness. I just ate too much. That's good. So, but I do feel like I gotta go sleep though. And I gotta go. I gotta drive home. Okay.
So how long of a drive is it from here to where you live?
With no traffic, I get home like in 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
With traffic, it's hell. It's like an hour 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just depends on if it's people driving or people not driving. Like today on my way here, I was in traffic for like an hour and a half, and it was just.
Yeah, I saw you in the video that you were the video chat that you and Keisha were talking on. You said you were going like less than 5 miles.
Yes, I was just sitting on the expressway. I hate just sitting on the expressway. Lord Jesus, make me rich so I could give me a chauffeur. I hate driving. That's like the.
Yeah, anytime I take an Uber, they ask me, they're like, do we have to take the expressway or can I just do side streets? I'm like, you can take the streets. I'll be like, you don't have to do the expressway if you don't want to.
Jesus. I'm a fool.
Oh, I need a paper towel.
What time is 7 o'clock? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop top. Cruising the streets. Boom, 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 boom. I got a real ring and girl, I use a mess.
I know, I'm like a little kid.
Lift up the thing. I pull up. Left for the job in the city.
You gotta teach me these
Working
songs.
for the man every night and day. Never lost to me. Yeah.
You gotta get a little more extra height too.
I'm hyped.
Hype,
I'm hyped.
hype,
I'm hyped.
hype, hype.
I'm hyped.
You already know?
Yeah.
I need some black to rub off on Amber.
I don't.
Rub it off.
You don't want no black.
Y'all make this video entertaining. It's the first seafood boil.
We got tried, and you need to sing, and we're gonna sing and dance together.
Okay.
And you gotta make me laugh,
Okay.
because sometimes I run out of things to talk about, so you gotta make me laugh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, you guys. Today, I'm promoting my new channel, my first channel by myself. And the channel is called Unpredictable Me. You never know what unpredictable foods I'm going to come up with making. And today I have veggie tacos. I got rice, bell peppers, and onions on lettuce with taco seasoning. And I also got fresh kale chips that I made myself, seasoned. And I got KEISHAS ranch dip that she made the other day. And I put a little hot sauce and lime juice to flavor it a little bit. And I got my limeade. Now I'm about to do the countdown for my first bite.
seats.